Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings, blessings, beautiful, bountiful soul family, my divinity to yours. Welcome and welcome back. Thank you for all your support, your clicks and comments, your love, light, your appreciation and participation. I thank you, Divine Spirit thanks you for our uniting light, for our caring and sharing, our working and weaving, our shifting and uplifting, moving people and planet into the higher, lighter, brighter energy, synergy of ascension. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, and Divine Spirit loves you too. Birthday blessings to all celebrating in Gemini season. I wish you all the love, the awards and rewards, and everything you desire and deserve in this lifetime, that you are blessed and protected always in all ways. June 3rd, 2024. 3 and 6 equals 9. 369. It's a divine energy resonance. 2024 is 8. Our collective vibration today is 9 plus 8. 17 equals 8. As above, so below. Energy of infinity, energy of magic, of strength. The energy of courage and bravery, of your personal journey, your inner alchemy, territorial alchemy. Co-creating the energies of spirit and matter, crystalline and carbon. I thank you all for your lovely comments in the recent pods that I have put out, and of course your support is always gratified for what work I do in unison with Divine Spirit. For those that are new, it is not just the royal channeling that I am doing, but there is a divine channeling playlist which I encourage everyone to participate in, to improve your vibration, to better yourselves, to raise your consciousness and connect with your inner sanctuary and of course higher sanctuary, so that in the coming days, weeks, months and throughout this year of incredible shifting consciousness, it is important that you are on the right frequency in the vibration. So when all divine cosmic events take place this year, which is catapulting us into the higher energies that are coming in the future, we are prepared, we are ready, we can embrace it harmoniously and not go through any critical chaos, crisis in our personal and collective lives. As much as our focus is on what is happening with the royal family and of course the world at large, remember the journey is about you. So this importance is now being asked to extend to you as an impression to make profound and concerted effort to uplift yourselves for the coming times, so that you will not be left behind. I want to say well done to everyone that is making the deep core effort in any little or large way to unite in light and effect the triumph of light. Because our work is making such a considerable and magical difference that whatever went smoothly in the past can no longer do so. And I know that you understand what I am saying, for the most part. Our advancement in technology has a very advantageous ripple effect, that many are online, coming online to learn, to see, to witness, to participate, to interact with what is happening in worldly events. In the past, mainstream, through television, documentaries, and of course newspaper articles or magazine articles, we were given information and that was it. But today, everything has changed in many ways, that we are all able to find information at the click of a button with the least amount of effort and connect globally. And this has caused a great and grand revelation in our lives. At the same time, it has caused a revelation in the lives of the dark agenda, because we are on top of them. Our feet are on their necks. In the past, it was the other way around. But humanity is learning self-empowerment. Humanity is waking up. What it may be slow, but it is steadfast. There is stealth. And the more we encourage the light to increase, more of a revelation will spread, like tsunamis of light instead of the tsunamis of dark. So what is happening around the world at this time was never believed in the past to be true or valid, not even perceived at any level by the majority. There's so much coming out. And in the very recent months, past months, I have said that the Platonic energy, in conjunction with the Aquarian energy, prepare yourselves for a whirlwind of a year, that there will be nothing that can hide anymore. All of this purging must take place, and it will not be easy nor comfortable. We are asking for change every day of our lives, so we must be prepared to embrace it. We cannot say, oh my God, what is happening? It is terrible. But you have asked for change. And change will present itself in many ways. And a lot of the times it will not be easy. It will be threatening and chaotic and devastating. But we asked for change. And now remember, the world at large has a very small percentage of pure humans, of light workers, and there's been a majority of the absence of it. And that means that majority is what is playing out now. There will always be more darkness, more chaos, more war, more bloodshed, more negativity that needs to be cleansed, because that was the superpower for so long. That was the reign for so long. So in order for it to go, it has to come out. And it is. And we see it. We feel it. We hear it. We know it. Right? So many of you are wondering why all of this is happening at this time. And very briefly, I have mentioned that the change is here. It's upon us. If you go back and listen to some of the videos that I've done on the Divine Channeling playlist, I talk about these little bits in many, many parts, as well as on the Royal Channeling playlist. I give you a bit of raise your vibration, changes upon us, and so on and so on. We are now in the middle of the year. Right, in the Gregorian calendar, we are in the 6th month, at the break-even point of the year. The Gregorian calendar is a linear calendar, an earthly calendar created by man, and even that is not truth. Right? October, for example, is the 10th month, but oct means 8. Should that not have been August? September is the 9th month, but sept would be 7. Should that not have been July? December is the 12th month, but that should be the 10th month. Right? And that's just an example. So our calendar was contrived to deceive us. So in essence, I am saying that nothing is as it seems, ever was, and ever will be. The only timing is now. And you must raise your consciousness to be in the now, to see and to know from Divine Spirit that is communicating every day with us in many, many ways. Everything out there is an illusion, and it has created in humanity delusion. So why is it taking so long for a lot of things to come to surface still, although we know many answers? Because karma needs to play out. Karma needs to play out. The players that have played us so long need to lose. They need to go through their crises. It is easy to just end something and forget it. But when karma plays out, it puts you through that agony and suffering and the learning, the teaching, the lessons behind. And the audience that you have fooled now has to watch, to spectate of this downfall. And that's what's happening. So we want justice to be sped up. We want intervention to be sped up. By all means, I am with you. But if we speed it up too fast, there's too much haste, then what happens is we miss the fine print. We miss all those little things that will trigger our consciousness to help us understand the details that we'll be missing. If, for example, an announcement was made in this royal matter that we are dealing with at the onset, and it's like, yes, it would have been so easy to just say, sorry, she succumbed, it's done and finished. Would you have ever known as much as you know now? Not at all. You would have taken it for, yes, she was ill, surgery went bad, and of course she succumbed, and farewell. And we would believe it, and life would go on. You would never know what the agenda was, would you? So it is playing out the way it is for a reason and a purpose, and we must embrace it. We must open ourselves to allow this to play out to its end. And as we have noticed, we see that nothing that was presented, illustrated, has proven accurate, perfect. Am I right? Why? Because that's what Divine Spirit wants you to see. What we have not ever seen before. What has always been taking place on not a subtle level, a physical level, but behind the curtain. There's no more curtain. It has come down. The veils are thinning. In a lot of instances, there's no longer a veil, and that is why there is a problem. Because what could take place smoothly, silkily, can't do it anymore. That thicket of darkness that controlled the sludge cannot anymore. They cannot build on that. It is no longer a stable foundation. There's no structure there. The tsunami of light is sweeping through, flooding through and cleaning out. That the ground is shaking and the floor is slippery. So nothing will sit in that firmity as it used to. So yes, you will continue to see things that are not making sense because it is not the truth. It is a cover-up on a cover-up on a cover-up. And eventually, you can't anymore. You've got to give in because you cave in. Right? To get through, there's got to be a breakthrough. And from a breakthrough, you can get through. So we are light workers and we must continue our work. We must set the highest intention for the highest vibration of light to do what it needs to do in which to bring this to the ground. Completely unveiled. And let us persist intentionally, intently, purposely, committedly, diligently. And that is the divine request. It's boots on the ground. We are to help our fellow brothers and sisters of the light. So I am now reading, as per your request, as well as to clarify what we already know, but for the purpose of reporting, I am reading in a very general context. And what the media is saying, according to the reports, is there is a consideration that Princess Catherine, Princess of Wales, is considering to make a balcony appearance for Trooping the Colour, which is dated 15th of June, if of course she feels well enough. Now, I came across this headline in the in my stream. I heard it over the news, one of the mainstreams, and of course I read an article in one of the magazines. I'm not sure if it was Vanity or Marie Claire. It was one of them, but I don't really pay much attention. I just browse. I try not to take too much in because when I do a reading, I want to start be on a blank slate. So very often I am terrible with dates and facts, right? So I would just give you very brief information, and I like it that way, so that energy that I bring through does not play too much on my mind, unless of course Spirit has said go and look at this or look at that, and then I take heed of some facts. Right, so I have 2 decks, I have 2 questions, and we are going to do it in a very general way. There will be an extension to this, because a lot of you have another question, but that will come in the extension, right? For the purpose of this, we want to establish what is the truth. So Divine Spirit, Mother, Father, Divine, I welcome your energy, invite your presence and your love and your light and protection over me, the channel, and everyone listening. Bless our hearts, our minds, our space, our life with your love, your protection, so that we are in your divine connection. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Hierophant, which is the institution, the Ace of Cups, an overflow of energy from the divine onto earth. Let's see, bringing truth. There is the Three of Swords, a lot of pain and sadness that is reigning in our hearts and the hearts of many. We have Judgment, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. And I shall leave it there. So what is happening? There's judgment placed on the institution. Clearly there's a lot of pain going on in the world, and the world wants answers. And it's Spirit now bringing answers to help us to get through. For the Nine of Pentacles, Catherine's an expression of Catherine, to say that everything is okay. I just saw 22:11 on the clock, and before I started the reading and I pressed play to record, my time was 12:21, and 12 is 3 and 21 is 3, and the date was 3rd of June. So all energies of threes, bringing us into a collective 9. Right, Divine Parents of Light, Divine Spirit, please reveal the truth of this reporting. Right, the reporting that is made in media, mainstream and through articles, that Princess of Wales, Catherine, is considering the balcony appearance for Trooping the Colour this year, 15th June 2024. I ask you please to reveal the truth of this reporting, meaning, is this true? Is it real, genuine? Right? Because in my understanding, if it has gone out publicly like this in legitimate means and expressions of communication, then this must be an indication that comes from the palace, right? So, reveal to us the truth of this reporting. So a card flip, the World card, the Wheel card, not the World card. Lately, the Wheel and the World seems to be mixing up in my vocabulary, and there's a reason for that, because the Wheel and the World right now is symbolic of being the same energy revolution. Round, circle, cyclic and moving. That's what's happening. As the wheel turns, the world is turning. We have the Knight of Wands. We'll talk about it soon. Let's just get more. Anything else? King of Swords. Give me one more. We have the Moon, the Four of Pentacles, and we have the World. So that's underneath, that's there. The Wheel of Fortune. Making headway to move forward in haste. The Knight of Wands. Trying to push a narrative forward to the world. Right, the Knight is a hasty adult. Right, so clearly they want to impress upon this information to say something is happening. King of Swords, instructed by the palace. Right, we see the Knight pointing to the King. The Moon, illusion. Right, it is not the truth. Four of Pentacles, they want to control the narrative. Sit on this for a bit. Let the world, there's the World card, sit on this for a bit to quieten everybody. It is not the truth. The reporting is accurate to a degree, meaning it's an instruction given from the palace to report on it, but it is not the truth, meaning there's no intention of her to appear. It's let us send a possibility, a probability, a consideration, a seesaw energy out there. Let it sway, a pendulum energy. So there's no genuine, authentic truth in the reporting. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a major, the Moon, that is a major, and the World card, that is a major. So the world is waiting, and they are sitting on this narrative, controlling it, their head in their hands and their feet, setting their feet on it to keep the world in a dual energy, into thinking, into believing that, oh, okay, for the next 2 weeks we could have some quiet, some peace. There's a possibility. Let's build up the anticipation. Let us just make everybody anxious and excited. There is a possibility of this happening. Thank you. My second question is, will Catherine, Princess of Wales, make the appearance? Two of Wands. Putting a woman out there with the possibility of the world seeing her. Queen of Coins. Catherine's energy. She's a pentacle. This is her energy. So it's putting her out there. Putting her out there. Page of Swords. communication. Media communication to say, yes, we're looking at Catherine and the world is waiting to see her. Six of Coins. What they're giving you, an empty promise. There's nothing on the scale. There's not a single dime that is handed to anybody begging. It is just sitting there in a dark suit, in a dark place saying, yes, we're making false promises. Tell us, will Catherine, Princess of Wales, make the balcony appearance? The trooping of the colour. Four of Swords. How could she, Spirit said, when she's in this situation? How could she? We have the Queen of Wands, the Hermit, and the King of Swords. It's just an ambition of theirs. To quieten you down. It's not shedding the light, it is to quieten you down. All the curiosity is to say, sorry, we'll just give them a little bit of light to say yes. King of Swords again. A decision by the palace. Six of Swords. It's a bloody trail. Steering you on a false course. Behind the scenes, there was a battle that you do not know of in detail. The Five of Swords. To bring you to the Six of Swords. That battle brought about the Four of Swords. Give me one more, please. 33, 33. Two of Cups and the Seven of Swords. The bottom is the strength. Have the strength. This is the 8 energy of today's vibration. Two of Cups. Deception. There is no Two of Cups. There is no Catherine in this equation. It's a lie. It is false. So there's no truth in anything. And that's what we needed to determine is the truth of this reporting. And it is negative, deceitful, and false. And I shall leave it here. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for bringing us the authenticity of this reporting. Spirit says, we ask questions we know answers to. And I say, yes, we do. Most of us here do. majority don't, but for the purpose of keeping it general for those that come on, brand new to seek answers and guidance and information. Let us be fair to those, but in our hearts we know the truth. Family members of light, I love you dearly, and I thank you for all that we are doing to take this on, to bring it down. In love and light, to do what is right for the consciousness of the planet and for the people, for the earth, for ourselves, and those that have gone before us, to pave the way for our return in a higher, brighter, new beginning. I love you, I thank you, I bless you. Till next.